Friends, I'm Dr. Shahid. I'm just sharing with you my old promise. When in the very first program, I told you that although there are various spiritualism, but there's a deviant. And you asked me, is it possible to resolve it? So this is a series about more than 20 program I've presented to you, and this is my last program in this respect by proving that although these spiritualism is there, various kind of concepts are there, but the world biggest spiritualist religion, Islam, I may say Yahud and Christians, they have the same thing. And how I presented step by step that they are all linked with Abraham, the great uh, monotheist, who said that God is one. And I have presented to you how these are interlinked with the things. This program, it may be a bit long, but I wish to let you know that keep in mind that all the prophets which came in this world, God supported them. But this last one was quite different from the other in his system. Why? Other prophets, they were trained, they have education. But Muhammad, peace be upon him, he has not gone to any formal education. Number two, the other prophets' family supported them. But here, when he was born, he was orphan, as I told you, and his grandfather was the guardian of the Makkah. But when he died, then he was at the mercy of circumstances. His own uh, clan people, they turned against him and they want to kill him. I mean, Abu Jahl, who was his uncle, he tried his best in that respect. Then after that, when he was in those people, they ridiculed him at various stages. That well, you should have come from a big family, because they think the prophet should be from the big families, rich people. They have garden, they have a lot of money, and they have a lot of power. But this prophet, he was in the start he was shepherd, and then he later on involved in the business. Then he married, and can you imagine? In that all process, he worked very hard like other one and reached those poor people. So mostly they all were turned against him. Then they say, why you are not have the very kind of miracles, and you should have your own, some angel should have been with you to support you like other, and you should have been sent food from heaven like Moses, and you should have this power, and like Isa, you should have this and this miracle, and you should have been to have prove us that you are really something different, and you are walking and in the streets like us, working, and you are like human being. So there are various kind of they made fun and pleasure over him, uh, and they repeatedly asked that you should show us some of your power. You're just giving us the old stories, old nation. What else you have? I mean, they ridiculed, they have a laugh, fun on him, and they said, you are nothing, and you are mentally sick, you are not normal person. So they make very kind of ridiculous kind of statement on that one, and you will be surprised how these things have been answered by Allah Himself. In the end, I will quote one surah, Surah Al Furqan. It is full of answer to all these questions and those people. Because he did not answer to these things. Allah revealed that what is this, my prophet? Why I have revealed what is he doing and what he is, and why I have selected, and why he will be the topmost person on the day of judgment, because he has gone through all the hurdle and hardship. He has a big patience, because whenever they try to argue with him, he just smiled and talked in a very humble way, like Hazrat Ibrahim. So, in short, now coming to the other part of it, with this you should see that how when the mankind has improved step by step from early childhood and to the last stage, same is about the nation. And the early nations were not having too much education; they were simple, so their message was simple. Some were given very kind of miracle, and the there were Bani Israel, they have the Lord list of miracles, as a Moses 9 miracles. Moreover, Hazrat David, Hazrat Solomon, Hazrat Isa life, mean his birth is miracle. So they want to see this thing should be carried on. But you will be surprised. In this Quran, you will see there's no such kind of answer is given through the miracle. It has been given with the education. When you should, Allah says, you should use your reasoning power. You should think over it. You observe the facts, and whatever I say, see it, and then tell me who is running this universe and who is having these various kind of weather, life, death system. People come, people go. So all the answer were given not through miracle, with reasoning, with I may say references. These references of the old nation. So it is very interesting for those who are student of psychology or philosophy, or those who are working on the human development stages, human innovation of mind. So you see, this is the innovation of a nation. So here the things are quite different. Then you see over there, so why it has come, the people thinking pattern has changed. So the message are given in this way, and there were issues with such kind of data and information that they should understand what is the reality. So that is the reason in Quran repeatedly after some surah say, use your intellectual power, think over it, use your memory, observe it, and try it. Don't take it for granted. So in Islam, there is nothing compulsion. I have presented in the very beginning. There is no compulsion. No, number two, Islam is not gone fighting with the people. The people who are oppressed, they ask, then they help them. And those who attack on the Muslim, then Muhammad, peace be upon him, is only 63 years. He died, and he was revealed Quran in 40 years, and he died in 63. So 23 years he spread the Islam about with, not by force, with his model, with the reasoning, with the lectures, with the presenting the model before the people. So whatever I am saying, that the preaching style was changed, thinking style was changed, and the people are given to have the insight what they are, what is the universe, and how they should work. And they were given that you have the senses, you are ashraful makhluqat due to your reasoning power. So you use your reasoning power. Then in the Quran, repeatedly it was said, those people who are rigid, they are arrogant, they are this, then told how their mind is working. So whole Quran is full of psychology of mankind, mental functioning style. So in this way, the approach was changed according to the circumstances, and the people are given that what is universal system, what is God, what is there's no one like him, he is a unique one. Then God give them example why I am unique. No, is there any person who can make a world like this way? Is there any person who can stop life and death process? Is there any person who have rains and you have fruits, and who has created this mountains, seas, and all this universal system? So repeatedly, this whole Quran or whole preaching is based on logical thinking. That is the reason this is the basic scientific formula of science. So it is a scientific approach. I'm not saying that I am favoring and anything. All I think I present to you with the surahs. Everything is there. So in this Quran, Allah said and say, Allah said, listen, I am responsible to save this Quran till end of this world. Why? He has not said about the other books. So you will see, although he was not knowing how to read and write, but when he is learned it, then he bring his people who used to write it. And in the last 4 years of his life, Hazrat Jibrail, the angel who used to bring this message, he sit down with him. He gone through this to show them that all Quran Sharif is the same, which is recorded with Allah. So what I am saying, that I am presenting you the summary, concluding facts. So just see, these are spiritual religion, the same message, the same God, the same prophets, and the message changed from one God, and then how you should have ethical moral values, and regarding the changing of the people, then various kind of restriction, where kind of rule, where kind of principle are given, what is the rights of woman, how you should behave with each other, you should sacrifice for the sake of other person. You should not be learning like a selfish person. And you are the responsible for your children. What is the responsibility of a husband? What is the responsibility of, I may say, wife? How we should live? What is the social regulation? What is the principle? What is the punishment? for criminal people who disobey this line. Throughout this presentation, you will see that Quran has given one message. This is human nature, and I know it. But there is a problem from your beginning, because there would be a competition within your mind, that your senses, with logical reasoning, I have given the freedom of choice. But there will be temptations, and your nafse, I may say amara, but you have to fight with him. So there is a constant fight from birth till death. But this fight is, when one is organized, then this outer nafse amara has no effect on it. So those who have developed self-control and adopted life, they have a wonderful kind of easy life. But where it has not gone, there are fight, killing, and all kind of dirty things have taken place. I mean, fish, so many sexual exhibition, and so much sexual assault and other kind of dirty things going on, and it has become a business. Nobody is going to have a normal human life as a parent wife. I mean, I'm husband wife, and then they have various kind of disagreement with them, and everybody looking for the rights, and there are disharmony in the human being. There's no more, I may say, basic family unit, no more clan, no more sharing, caring, no more celebrating together, and the people are running only for own selfishness, and only live for the life in this respect without caring the rules and regulation. They think money is the power. We can buy any kind of dirty and good or bad thing, even the legal thing, and even the woman and everything. So in this respect, the justice has gone, reasoning has gone. So in short, what I wish to conclude with this one, this Prophet, peace be upon him, he was a present of, a model. He was within the human being. God says, I have not sent any, going to send any angel. If there had been living angel, then I would have sent the angel as a prophet. So it is a human being. So I sent the human being because he is human being. He knows the human being, and I have created his, I may say, basis on it, and he will work and act according to this one. So, gentlemen, including, I may say, all the spiritualism, all the spiritual, I may say, whatever sects are, religions are, they never say you should fight with each other. They say have peace, harmony, and you should have patience, and you should not hurt the other people. You should care other people, and you should not have a temptation. You should just be cool, and you should feel peace within yourself. Know that although he was orphan, he was poor, and he has no lands, and he has nobody to help him, and no education, but God blessed him by somebody good kind of his companion who keep on helping him in the hardships. Even when he was, they are going to kill him and leave from Makkah to Medina, his friend Abu Bakr Siddiq, he remained till the last moment, and he became the first, I may say, after death, Khalifa, and he was, I may say, respected in the same way. So, in short, when he moved from this place, through his behavior, through this revolution, through his change, human innovation, his enemy who attacked on him, he faced them, and then he was able, with a very peaceful, I may say, treaty with the Makkah. Next time he was the master of the Makkah and Medina and Arab, and then he sent his messenger to various kind of neighboring countries. And those who were Christian, he sent those Surah Maryam, to understand them what we are. And then they cry and they say, yes, you're right. These are the facts. In short, my concern is all the religion are respect.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
تبارك الذي نزل الفرقان على عبده ليكون للعالمين نذيرا.
Blessed is he who sent down the criterion upon his servant, that he may be to the worlds a warner.
الذي له ملك السماوات والأرض ولم يتخذ ولدا ولم يكن له شريك في الملك وخلق كل شيء فقدره تقديرا.
He to whom belongs the dominion of the heavens and the earth, and who has not taken a son, and has not had a partner in dominion, and has created each thing and determined it with precise determination.
واتخذوا من دونه آلهة لا يخلقون شيئا وهم يخلقون ولا يملكون لأنفسهم ضرا ولا نفعا ولا يملكون موتا ولا حياة ولا نشورا.
But they have taken besides him gods which create nothing, while they are created, and possess not for themselves any harm or benefit, and possess not power to cause death or life or resurrection.
وقال الذين كفروا إن هذا إلا إفك افتراه وأعانه عليه قوم آخرون فقد جاءوا ظلما وزورا.
And those who disbelieve say, this Quran is not except a falsehood he invented, and another people assisted him in it. But they have committed an injustice and a lie.
وقالوا أساطير الأولين اكتتبها فهي تملى عليه بكرة وأصيلا.
And they say, legends of the former peoples which he has written down, and they are dictated to him morning and afternoon.
قل أنزله الذي يعلم السر في السماوات والأرض إنه كان غفورا رحيما.
Say, O Muhammad, it has been revealed by he who knows every secret within the heavens and the earth. Indeed, he is ever forgiving and merciful.
وقالوا ما لهذا الرسول يأكل الطعام ويمشي في الأسواق لولا أنزل إليه ملك فيكون معه نذيرا.
And they say, what is this messenger that eats food and walks in the markets? Why was there not sent down to him an angel, so he would be with him a warner?
أو يلقى إليه كنز أو تكون له جنة يأكل منها وقال الظالمون إن تتبعون إلا رجلا مسحورا.
Or why is not a treasure presented to him from heaven? Or does he not have a garden from which he eats? And the wrongdoers say, you follow not but a man affected by magic.
انظر كيف ضربوا لك الأمثال فضلوا فلا يستطيعون سبيلا.
Look how they strike for you comparisons, but they have strayed, so they cannot find a way.
تبارك الذي إن شاء جعل لك خيرا من ذلك جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار ويجعل لك قصورا.
Blessed is he who, if he willed, could have made for you something better than that. Gardens beneath which rivers flow, and could make for you palaces.
بل كذبوا بالساعة وأعتدنا لمن كذب بالساعة سعيرا.
But they have denied the hour, And we have prepared for those who deny the hour a place.
من مكان بعيد سمعوا لها تغيظا وزفيرا.
When the hellfire sees them from a distant place, they will hear its fury and roaring.
وإذا ألقوا منها مكانا ضيقا مقرنين دعوا هنالك ثبورا.
And when they are thrown into a narrow place therein bound in chains, they will cry out thereupon for destruction.
لا تدعوا اليوم ثبورا واحدا وادعوا ثبورا كثيرا.
They will be told, do not cry this day for one destruction, but cry for much destruction.
قل أذلك خير أم جنة الخلد التي وعد المتقون كانت لهم جزاء ومصيرا.
Say, is that better, or the garden of eternity which is promised to the righteous? It will be for them a reward and destination.
لهم فيها ما يشاءون خالدين كان على ربك وعدا مسئولا.
For them therein is whatever they wish, while abiding eternally.